Welcome to Business with Louis, the show where we explore the fascinating stories of entrepreneurs and innovators who have shaped the world of business. Berry Gordy was born on November 28, 1929, in Detroit, Michigan, to a family of modest means. His parents, Berry Sr. and Bertha Gordy, instilled in him a strong work ethic and a passion for music from an early age. Gordy's father was a successful entrepreneur who owned a construction company, and his mother was a schoolteacher. This combination of entrepreneurial spirit and educational values would later influence Gordy's approach to building Motown Records. After dropping out of high school, Gordy worked at Ford Motor Company's assembly line, where he earned enough money to pursue his dream of becoming a songwriter. He began writing songs for local musicians, including Jackie Wilson, who recorded one of Gordy's earliest hits, Wrecked Petite. This success led to Gordy opening his own record label, Tamla Records, which later became Motown Record Corporation. So, what made Berry Gordy's approach to business so unique? First and foremost, it was his commitment to creating music that brought people together. Gordy's vision for Motown was to produce songs that would appeal to a broad audience, regardless of their racial or cultural background. He achieved this by fostering a collaborative environment where talented musicians, songwriters, and producers could come together to create something special. One of the key principles that underpinned Gordy's success was his emphasis on innovation and adaptability. He recognized that the music industry was constantly changing, and he was willing to pivot and innovate to stay ahead of the curve. For example, when the British invasion of the 1960s threatened to disrupt Motown's dominance, Gordy responded by expanding his label's reach into new markets, such as film and television. Gordy's leadership style was also characterized by his ability to build a strong team and foster a collaborative culture. He surrounded himself with talented individuals like Smokey Robinson, Stevie Wonder, and Diana Ross, who shared his vision for creating music that would inspire and uplift people. By creating an environment that encouraged creativity, experimentation, and mutual respect, Gordy was able to bring out the best in his team and produce music that continues to inspire and delight audiences around the world. Let's take a closer look at some of the real-world examples that demonstrate Berry Gordy's business acumen. At just 11 years old, Stevie Wonder was performing on street corners in Detroit when Gordy spotted him. Recognizing the young musician's incredible talent, Gordy signed him to Motown and nurtured his development into one of the most successful artists of all time. When Ross announced that she was leaving the group to pursue a solo career, Gordy could have seen this as a major setback. Instead, he used it as an opportunity to rebrand and relaunch the Supremes with a new lead singer, Jean Terrell. This move not only ensured the continued success of the Supremes, but also paved the way for Ross's own successful solo career. So, what can we learn from Berry Gordy's story? First and foremost, it's the importance of having a clear vision and staying true to your values. Gordy's commitment to creating music that brought people together guided every decision he made, from signing new artists to expanding his label's reach. Second, it's the power of innovation and adaptability. Gordy was always looking for new ways to improve his business, whether it was through technology, marketing, or talent development. He recognized that the music industry was constantly changing, and he was willing to pivot and innovate to stay ahead of the curve. Finally, it's the importance of building a strong team and fostering a collaborative culture. Gordy's success was not just about his own genius. It was also about the talented musicians, songwriters, and producers who worked with him to create the magic of Motown Records. By creating an environment that encouraged creativity, experimentation, and mutual respect, Gordy was able to bring out the best in his team and produce music that continues to inspire and delight audiences around the world. In conclusion, Berry Gordy's story is a remarkable one that offers valuable lessons for entrepreneurs, musicians, and anyone who has ever dreamed of making a difference through their work. His legacy serves as a reminder that with hard work, determination, and a passion for innovation, we can achieve greatness and leave a lasting impact on the world. That's it for today's Business with Louis. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and remember, every great business starts with action. Make your next move count.